Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the quote-unquote trade war, which are the tensions that have been building up in a trade context between the United States and China. And some of this stuff is having they're having some knock-on effects down here in Southeast Asia. Let me go ahead and quote something from a recent article in the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, U.S. Fines Firms Transshipping Via Cambodia to Dodge Trump's China Tariffs. Quoting directly, the United States has fined several companies for exporting goods via a Chinese-owned special economic zone in Cambodia in a bid to dodge President Donald Trump's tariffs on Chinese imports, a U.S. embassy official told Reuters on Wednesday. Quoting further, the Department of Homeland Security has inspected and fined a number of companies for evading tariffs in the United States by routing goods through Cambodia. U.S. Embassy spokesman Aren Zavartes told Reuters in an emailed statement. So, interesting. I recently did a video discussing the provisions of the U.S.-Thai Treaty of Amity and how they can provide benefits for those looking to do business in Asia, but sort of act as a workaround for this U.S.-Chinese trade war, for lack of a better term. And as noted in this article, simply trying to dodge tariffs, as discussed in this article, and I urge those watching this video, read the entire article. There's a lot more going on. I'm specifically pinpointing some things as I see how they pertain to Thailand in order to provide some nuance to those who view this channel. As I mentioned before, in the kingdom, Americans can own their companies outright pursuant to the provisions of the U.S.-Thai Treaty of Amity. Meanwhile, it should be noted that simply trying to create a ruse to work around tariffs is not inherently the way to do things, because the tariffs have to do with the origination, where the goods came from, et cetera, et cetera. There's an entire sort of analysis that goes into how you look at these things. But simply sort of, for lack of a better term, bouncing goods off of, in this case, a special economic zone, or allegedly a special economic zone in Cambodia, and then trying to bounce them in to the United States is not the greatest idea. Moreover, there's recently come to light allegations that various factories or various Chinese operators have been placing made in Vietnam stickers and labels on various items and then, attempting to ship them into the United States in order to circumvent, if you will, the tariff regime that's been imposed on certain types of Chinese goods. The thing to take away from this video, first of all, read the article. Understand this stuff is rather interesting. We haven't seen anything like this in a trade context in probably, I think it's pretty safe to say, a number of years, maybe decades. That being said, the ramifications are not small. Trade between China and the United States is substantial. How this all shakes out in the near to long term down here in Southeast Asia remains to be seen. But I think overall there could be certain benefits, maybe certain disadvantages to countries down here in Southeast Asia trying to trade with the United States, especially in the context of their relationship with China and, the sort of trilateral relationship, if you will. We will keep you updated on these matters. Again, as I stated, this article pertained to Cambodia. At present, there don't seem to be any issues on matters such as these with respect to Thailand. But that being said, just be aware that trying to circumvent various tariffs can have consequences.